All right, here we are. Hey everyone, this is BC. Doing a second stream tonight of City Heroes. We're on the public test server called Bree, and the admins tonight have been doing a really good job getting the server upgraded and doing all sorts of things to get more players on, reduce lag, reduce disconnects, all sorts of stuff like that. I streamed this earlier today, so this is going to be considered a part 2. So really cool. I'm really stoked about playing this again. Like I mentioned in the stream earlier today, this is just fantastic. I never thought I'd be able to play this game again, and I'm just having the time of my life with this. So I am playing a recreation of my original Thugs Poison Mastermind that I had. He was one of 23 characters that I got to level 50. I was active in COH and COV from late 2005. A buddy of mine got me into this game to about early 2010 or so, and I have just countless hundreds of hours into this game. And I didn't even scratch the surface as far as all the different types of characters and builds and everything that I could do. I had several favorites. Let's see. Let me get my thing going over here. I had several favorites that I did on here, and there we go. All right, cool. That's working. And back over here. This Thugs Mastermind was definitely my favorite villain. I did have a few tankers that I made. I had a Peacebringer and a Warshade. Really got a big kick out of those. They were a lot of freaking fun. And the versatility of the Nictus stuff, those characters were really neat. So, yeah, pretty cool. Let's see, this is, I think, the third day this has been up, and they've hit 3,000 players on this server, which is just an enormous amount. Let's go. And, excuse me. Oh, we might be lagging here a little bit. Yep. There we go. So having a few little blips and still and stuff, but it is vastly better than it was earlier. This was pretty horrible earlier. You'd stay on for 10 minutes and it'd lag out and you couldn't play anymore, and you know, sort of thing like that. So, but right now it seems pretty stable. It seems just like a public server. There's a few little hits here and there, things like that, but nothing real bad. I need to go look at the video and figure out what my enforcer's name used to be. I'm trying to recreate all the names and everything in here and the power sets and all that, but it's been so long since I played this, I can't remember a lot of stuff in it. One of the things I'm really lacking now is all the pet commands and macros that I made. I used to be a real ninja with that. I knew all the commands and knew damn near everything, but now I can't remember anything. Oh crap, one of the wrong freaking ones over here. Wrong group, guys. So yeah, so I'm still using these derpy newbie pet control buttons, and I'm just you know, whatever. Where's that warden at? Let's see, where you at? Targeting was never a strong suit of mine in this game, but yeah, I'm having the time of my life playing this. I haven't played this in 6.5 years. I played it probably the last week that it was up before the shutdown, and I was there for shutdown like a ton of us were. City Heroes wasn't just a regular MMO, you know, something you play. I mean, there's a lot of really good MMOs out there that have a lot of really well done design on them. Graphically, they're fantastic, you know, stuff like that. They're really well done. But COH had, I don't know, it's hard to kind of put it into words. There was a certain something about it that really stood out. And it's not graphically. I mean, you can look at it, and I mean, it looks decent, but it is a 15-year-old game. So it wasn't that necessarily. Let's see, how do I combine into an Awaken? There, grab that headless. And there you go, you got to break free too. inspirations. I just remembered these a few hours ago while I was playing, like temporary buffs and all that. I completely forgot about them. So, anywho, hello to the so far only a couple of viewers out here. This did just start up, and I don't expect to be having as much activity on this stream as I did earlier today. So let's see. I'm gonna go to my channel and I'm gonna look up. Where's my old COH stuff in here? I'm gonna try to get the names of these enforcers here. Let's see. Let's cut the sound out on that. Razor and Switchblade. Got it. Cool. So yeah, good times. There we go. I'm starting to finally flesh out this poison secondary here, so and actually be effective on this team. My guy's only level 12. I mean, I just got the first enforcer guy and everything. Let's see, I named him Razor, right? The other one's gonna be Switchblade. I think I put him in 18. So, this is just such a good game. I really miss playing this. I got my wife into it. She played it for a little while. She made a zombie mastermind. It's kind of similar to her Necro that she had on EQ, and she made a Peacebringer. She wasn't as heavy into this as I was, but she had some fun with it. She made a Defender too. That was an all Healy Cleric thing. That was kind of neat. She had a little pixie with wings that flew around and stuff like that. But, I was a guy who was really hardcore into this, and I explored tons of different builds and all sorts of things, and I got really heavy into the character build stuff, trying to make the best of everything I could. Not necessarily didn't necessarily mean that I had the best of whatever those classes were, but I used to purposefully go and solo the difficult missions. I would do it alone as build stress testing, so I was really trying to go as hard as I could on things to make my guys good, and of course, obviously make it to where I could play the character well and all that. So I had a lot of fun with it. I put so many hours into this. I had tons of enhancements and all the guys. I didn't use the regular stuff. Ooh, we're getting a little bit laggy here. Yeah, it's just really miss this game. And when I heard that there was a private server up, and then that the files for it had gotten released, and the Tequila client, the Paragon chat stuff was getting updated to run it, I was just I was giddy as a little kid all over again. And so I got it installed and got a thing made and an account made and everything, and jumped on, and it's just, I can't say enough good stuff about this. I never thought I'd play this game again, and I thought I was always going to be missing all the characters I made, the relationships I made in game, and all that. Never get to do any of that stuff again. And well, several years later, here I am, and here we are. So I made a comment earlier. All of us died in a door mission, and I made a comment in the group, and I said, "Hey, this is our first team wipe in 6.5 years," and everybody's laughing. So everybody's really getting a kick out of this. Really love this game. We really miss this game. It's just so good. May not be the best looking game out there, and I don't think it's really meant to be. It's based on comic book type superhero stuff, and so that's what it is. But I can't remember, but what is it? It's yellow. That's all I remember. Combat jumping. That's it. Combat jumping. Yeah, that's Power Pull Power that does that. So yeah, everybody on here is just so super excited. We're all like a bunch of little kids. Happy to be playing this again. Not necessarily using our old characters or anything like that. We all had to start over. I think that was one legality thing with the server admins they were dealing with. But yeah, this is just fantastic to play this. Play my old mastermind guy and make my old brutes over again, and I don't even care if I get killed or we have team wipes. I don't care about any of that stuff. This is just fantastic. This is just so cool. Right, get some Enforcer. Yeah, and the other thing about this is that the version of this is, I think it's I-24 or I-25, I can't remember which issue it is, but there's a lot of extra power sets that are in here. There's radiation armor and all sorts of stuff that I was checking out earlier. I think it's possible now to make a kinetics mastermind. I mean, and I hope it doesn't imbalance the game necessarily, but that's really cool. I mean, it opens up a lot more possibilities for character builds and things. So, the Nids Hero Designer, I want to say it's been updated for it. If I remember correctly, looking at it, when the last update they had was like in July of 2012. So yeah, this is just fantastic. I can't get over the fact that I'm able to run around, and play and throw my poison stuff out and have a little goofy thug dude shoot, let alone have a login screen that I can look at again. This is just so neat, so cool. So anywho, this is being streamed on Twitch and recorded later for YouTube. It's Easter Sunday 2019. We're playing City of Heroes on the Bree public test server. And so far we're looking at about 3,000 players online today is where it hit. So pretty good numbers. Really happy for grateful to the admin team for them working hard on this and doing machine upgrades and really allowing us to test this out, load it out, see how many players they can get away with, fixing things. Door missions were broke for a while, that kind of thing like that. It's possible to do bank missions now, and the Architect Entertainment thing is working, so I might try and re-import my old missions and task force stuff back in there that I wrote back about 10 years ago. So that'll be kind of neat. Even though they're all high difficulty and I don't have anywhere near the level to do it. I think I said it required like level 35 or something, so there's no way in the world I'd survive doing one of those things, so. Anyway, this is just magnificent. I just love this. I'm just getting the biggest kick out of this. Hopefully, I've got all the audio stuff sorted out here, that comms and what have you are set up proper, because the game audio was way too loud earlier. Snowy Maiden. That looks like a boss. That is a boss. Yeah. Behind here, get some loving on this thing. There you go. Get my debuffs and my. Come on, Enforcer, get some. Yep, and she is down. Is there another warden out here? Yeah, there is. Longbow officer. Longbow. This game may not be for every MMO player out there. It's for us. I think it's more of a nostalgic trip back home, because a lot of us considered, at least in I don't know how you would call it, not game something in a game way. It's kind of home to us, and a lot of us had a lot of friendships made out of this, and and so being able to come home again after so many years and play this is just amazing. There you go, get some Enforcer. Let's see if I can get something's making a lot of noise here. So yeah, they have these new power sets. The brutes the brutes can do bio armor now, and they can do the scrapper regeneration. They can do. I'm trying to remember. I was looking at it earlier. So I was going to recreate one of my brutes on here, and I was going to change his secondary up. And there was something, what was it? There's a few things. It's like they move stuff from some of the scrapper stuff over into brutes, some of the controller stuff into masterminds. I'm guessing there may be some intermixing of maybe some defender and corruptor and controller power set, stuff like that. I'd have to go through there again and really look at it. Maybe if this team breaks apart, I'll do that in the stream here and get a good recording of it and kind of play around in the character creator and see. But there's a lot of neat combinations, and they have several new power sets in here, so pretty neat. The backstory on this is The version that we're playing right now is what was, I think, being worked on when the studio closed the project and shut all the servers down. I think that's the story. But there was apparently a private server for select people that had been up for several years, not long after the game shut down. And it was one of those really highly secretive things, so the general City of Heroes community didn't know about it. But there was a gentleman that was playing that had, I guess he had gotten disgruntled or something. I don't know what the full story is, but he had gotten maybe banned, or his buddy got banned or something like that, and he got kicked off. And so he was pretty hacked off, and so he made a private video of it, put it up on YouTube. And of course, once the community as a whole got wind of it, then all hell broke loose, and everybody got really mad. And go, hey, we've been wanting to play this game forever, and how dare you guys have this server up? And we didn't get invited, nobody told us about it, and that sort of thing. And here we are missing this game. And so that turned into kind of public outrage for a couple of days, and it got onto PC Gamer, and I think Massively OP did articles on it, that sort of thing. So it got a lot of, at least in the gaming world, multiplayer gaming world, got a lot of attention. And for some reason, I still don't know exactly why, but the gentleman who was running the server and maintaining it and all that decided to release his, I think it was emulation code that he had been working on, server side. Decided to release it and make it public. There we go. It's what, level 13 now? Awesome. Yeah, and so a couple of guys here in this public City of Heroes Discord, or several admins or something, somebody had hardware and some other stuff, and so that turned into, hey, let's set up a server with this stuff, and with all these files the guys giving away and all that, and then here we go. Now we're on a public server. So there's several admins here that have been working on it. They've been upgrading hardware. They've been doing all sorts of stuff. And I don't know how fat the bandwidth pipe is that the thing is running on, but there's 3,000 people on this thing, so it's got to be pretty dang good. I don't know if it's multiple pieces of hardware, that does it. I think there's one piece of hardware for database. There's one for login server. There's maybe one for the map server or game stuff. I don't know. So it could be a rack mount of stuff sitting somewhere in a colo or something like that. I don't know. I didn't get too crazy into the details of it. The thing I'm happy about is that we're able to play this again. This is just the coolest thing. So let's see. Are we done or are we staying? Because I could go level up. Let's see. Start a mission. Custom skulls. 2,500 people playing right now while Game of Thrones is on. That's pretty cool. It may have already ended that episode. I almost forgot about it because I was so sucked into this. But yeah, this is just such a fantastic game. And even if there winds up being legal issues or some other trouble with this where this thing can't stay up, I'm glad that I got to come back here and roam around these zones and play and group up and all that kind of stuff like that. So I'm quite grateful for the opportunity to play this again. I'm really hoping the people at NCSoft come to some kind of a resolution, for those that are wanting to run a server, be they public or private or whatever. Maybe some agreement that, hey, this isn't for profit. We just love the game this much. Why don't you just, let us have this? You know what I mean? I'm hoping that that something like that comes about. But this has been a ton of fun. Let's go level up. I don't have a travel power yet, so I'm still kind of, there it is. I'm still running around with sprint and all that. Yay, fun. So, let's see. This guy's Thug's Poison Mastermind. I may go look around at some of the other sets on this. For Mastermind, I suspect the power sets are all still the same. You can't change any of that. But let's see. There's a message from an admin named Yubi. Cannot reply to all those PMs, but sorry, no special stuff being granted right now. Maybe later this week. And he says he is tired. So they've been at it all day long. They've taken the servers down several times to address things. They fixed bugs with the door missions. They were broke. Any mission, the regular ones, you go to contact and say, hey, or a newspaper or whatever, hey, you got to go and kill these dudes or whatever, and you have to go into a building to do it. Once you go and get the, you go to the building door and you get the blue hand icon and you click on it, your guy would go in, the screen would go black, and then you'd come back out, but you couldn't move. So you just sat there forever and ever and ever and ever. And then finally, maybe 5 minutes later, maybe if you were lucky, you were able to go in, but only maybe half the team, that kind of thing. So that problem got resolved, which allowed the players to move from street sweeping into actual missions. And if it's how I remember it, you can get more XP for actually doing the mission completion. So it's better overall rather than just running around the streets, killing crap. So let's see. Time to level this guy up. What do we got? I think we got slots, don't we? Yeah. I haven't got any enhancements at all. Remind me, where can we buy enhancements? I mean, I'm starting with the basic stuff. When my my guys were decked out, I had all of the set bonus set enhancements, the hex-shaped ones. Every single slot, every single thing on all of my guys. And I fought tooth and nail to get all those things and spent a lot of time at it. Yeah, it's DOs, SOs and DOs. Man, I can't even remember that. DOs are... Jeez. Okay. What about SOs at our level? I'm 13. So, look at all these players that are on. Man. I mean, I know there's some masterminds on it, pets and everything out here, but this is great. Look at this. Look at all this activity. This is fantastic. Some of the graphics look dated. It's kind of funny looking at it, but it's still fantastic. Okay, maybe... Okay, I'm thinking DOs then. I can't remember. I remember the acronyms, but apparently I got them backwards, so... Yeah, I don't have any of my old pet control macros set up. One of the things I used to do on this game, on Villain's side, on this mastermind actually, was I was a mastermind trainer, and I would advertise my services for free, roaming around on Villains once I got really decked out in level 50 and all that. And I'd just go around the newbie zones and broadcast and say, hey, any new masterminds, need any training or any help or anything like that, I'm happy to teach you and help you get through the first set of stumbling blocks and trying to learn how to play this class. So I knew all the pet control acronyms for all the, or not acronyms, the macros, knew all the commands, I knew everything. And now I can't remember any of it. So so I'm still working with these with the lame default buttons over here on the power tray and everything. I just can't remember any of that. I just can't remember when we're able to get enhancements in. Let's see. Oh, I already got a couple here. I got a bunch actually. I got a bunch of these yeah, a bunch of these garbage ones. It's just been so long since I played this. I mean, I couldn't even remember inspirations. I'd forgotten about inspirations. I'm running around and I'm dying and don't know why. Yeah, so those were a thing. Oh! Yeah, I got dealt. We got team wiped. So, good times. You know what? I don't use these accuracy ones, so I'm going to make a... Move, dang it. There. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on. I need a blue for this, and I don't have one. So, I'm a little bit tired. I'm a little bit wound down from earlier. And, I'm quitting doing the whole streaming at 2, 3 a.m. thing like I've usually done. So I'm Already getting tired. It's already 9 p.m. over here, and I have maybe another hour in me. So if I sound kind of that would be why. Normally I'd be particularly chipper and happy and all that in doing this, but there you go. If I were playing tank, I'd drag all those mobs right around that wall right there. Let's see, lowest level DOs are 15, so at 12 you can buy in slot. Okay. Yeah, it's just been so long since I've messed with this. Let's see, training accuracy. I don't think I can put those in yet. Yeah, if they're red, they're enhancements I can't use, right? Oh, there we go. I'll do that, whatever. Are we fighting yet? Okay. It's really cool going over all this. Disorient duration. Yeah, I can do a damage mod. Yep, whatever. Explosive grenade. Damage. Okay, whatever. I don't care because I'm going to override all these things. Yeah, I'll hide that replacement prompt. I haven't done some of this in so long. It's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. Let's get some. Bring it. That's right. You're going down, buddy. Get my little thug dudes out here. I got my first enforcer at level 12. I remember that being one really good thing about this game is the lower levels, they're not really boring because you get a decent chunk of powers fairly early on. You know, that you can use. You know, you're not level 15 with 3 abilities and you're running around being useless. On this, you have several things, so the lower levels they kept it fun like that. Really, really, really well done, MMO. Okay, alright, here comes these dudes. Alright. I really need my macros running here. Oh, hey. There you go. Let's throw maneuvers on. Great stuff, BBC. You know? Dang, these are these ninja dudes, if I remember right. So I may re-roll another mastermind on this. If kinetics is a set that we can use now, I may really go for that. Try it out. Let's do the pet stuff. I have an idea for a name. I had let's see, assault rifle, kinetics. What was that? Was it controller? I think that's what he was. And I named him Hydro Buff Bot. And he had only 1 assault rifle power, and it had only 1 slot. Otherwise, he was full pull powers, leadership, full kinetics, stacked. And it was hilarious because he was a straight kinetics bot. I mean, it was really hard to play. I'm just bashing, alt numbers left and right, continuously doing stuff, trying to keep up buffs, chain healing, pulling the endurance thing, fulcrum shift, I think is what it was called, doing all that stuff on that guy, and constantly keeping everybody speed boosted and everything. It was a lot of fun. He was really unique. I'd never seen another build like that before, and I used to do the high level TFs as the support guy, and everybody got a big kick out of it. But he was really hard to play, so I wonder if doing kinetics I can pull something like that off with a mastermind setup, because the primaries on masterminds, I think I use 5 of the abilities. So let's see, Bruiser, Enhancement, I don't do Gang War, Enforcer, all thugs, equipped thugs, those 5. And since the fitness powers, stamina, health, hurdle, and swift, since those are now inherent powers, it might be possible to make a build like that where it is a support thing, but you're also doing some DPS. So that might be a thing now. I'm gonna have to look into it. That might be the villain version of what I do or anything. So Anywho, well, this is awful nostalgic. More dots. What is that? Love me some. DM. Well, so oh, that's right. Let's see. Endurance reduction. Because you're natural. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. There were natural enhancements. I couldn't do that. 6, 7. Yes, I want to delete the enhancement. That's on purpose. Because I can't use them. I guess they get out. That's right, they get out leveled. Okay, I remember now. Good times. This Talon guy's got a really nasty nuke of some kind. Never another MM. Oh, similar to this. It's just so good. Let's see. One of the main admins just posted on Discord. Let's see what he's got to say here. Yeah, there they are over there. All right. One thing about this that's kind of neat compared to the vanilla version is you can make the villain and put him in hero zones to start. All of our tunes will be wiped when the live server goes on the 27th. Okay, so we got a few days on this. They were talking about that, whether or not they were going to keep these test characters around. Well, which is fine. I mean, I'm not necessarily married to it or anything like that. It's just I'm just having a grand time playing. You know, I'm just happy to play. So I don't mind recreating a character and playing him a couple of days, get him back to this level. It doesn't bug me a bit. But let's see. People that jumped in, hope you guys are having a good Sunday evening. There's a few in here, not many. I don't suspect there's going to be many, given Sunday night and Game of Thrones is on and all that. So, Yep, we will back up. Let's see, what was it? Petcom all? Yeah, Petcom all, that did work, okay. He's that purple guy, there he is. It almost feels weird playing this. You know, I'd given up on this game. I mean, you kind of have to. It ends in 2012, and it's now, you know, getting to be somewhere 2019, and so many years later. It does feel kind of weird playing this all over again. But that's right, 2 groups in this. I remember this. Well, I'm really hoping this can stay up. Better yet, I would like it if it's possible to. There's multiple servers, you know, that get set up. Maybe somebody could set up a private server, change some of the stuff on here, and maybe do an XP game. You know, make it faster or something, or I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. I'll get through that dang door. 2,500 people on here. This thing's running like this. This is great. Curious what the back-end machines are that are running this. Is there a boss in there? That's the red guy. All right. Yep, good times. This is great. It's where the user interface looks a little different too. I don't remember looking at this. Group stuff or something. But there's a lot of stuff I didn't remember in this when I came back into this game. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Great job, BBC. Way to check those corners. Pop goes the weasel. Yep. Alright, where are we going here? You go in group lead, another set of elevators. Alright. Wonder why they're going to wipe the characters. Right side, right side, right side. Right side, team lead, where you going? Maybe he just wants to finish this thing or something. Oh, crap. Oh, the dark powers, I remember that. Huh, cool. You know, one thing I am happy about is the newer machines that we have now. We can run the graphics all the way up on this game, you know, as it was designed. I mean, I don't think it really changed graphically from when it came out 15 years ago, but I mean, our older machines then we struggled to run a lot of this stuff up, but now we can. We can go ultra on everything, and we have larger monitors, and everything runs really fast. It's really cool. I got this. You mind, buddy. Come on, enforcers, get some. Yeah, crap. Okay, that's bad. Get off me. I don't have any blue this right. Anywho, yeah, I'm normally a little more chipper than this, but I'm pretty tired. I did some shop work today, and yeah, I'm just winding down. So, oh damn, they already killed all my guys. Gee whiz. Who's this freaking guy? I love how these guys come out of the manual. The creation animation's funny. Alright, I'll wait for my regular thug dudes. Excuse me. Cool, resurrect. Oh yeah, we have a defender in here, that's right. So, Brute, two masterminds, Arachnos Spider, whatever that is. I can't remember. Corruptor and... or leads a Scraptor. And we're in Port Oaks, villain side. The longbow guys, there's got to be a boss somewhere around here then. Behind us, fellas. This is so cool doing this. Of course. I don't have any stamina for this. And I just broke off. Thugs, Poison, Mastermind. I'm what, level 14 now? Recreation of my my old guy. Yeah, buddy, look at that. He kind of fits the thug profile, I'd say. For you lurkers that are in here, hope you guys are having a good Sunday. I'm just relaxing and winding down. There's another group over here, guys. Let's do it. Let's see. There's a boss in here. It's usually a boss in these groups. There you are. You never leave until the lead leaves. Never leave the zone. That's the old rule. Oh crap, I'm gonna die. And there I go. There's a guy freaking kicked to death. Yeah, whatever. You know what? Looks like there's gonna be a wipe in there, so I might as well just leave and go hospital or whatever. If I remember right, exiting while you're dead, your guy flops out. Yep, there he goes. Please check Discord for more information. Thank you so much. Do not send any money to anybody for this server. It's currently being paid for by Discord members. They haven't set anything up for donations. Okay. Into the hospital we go and go to the Arbiter. And I'm curious if these guys are going to stay in here or not. It's too bad this game is so massive. That's not something that you can, you know, set up on your own box and play single player or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Might be kind of lonely though, because there's nobody on it. You know, just you, but still. Let's see, where's the arena at? I can't remember much about this at all. There it is. This vaguely looks familiar. Run right here. There's the Kropa guys right there. There's the pizza shop, and then you go left and right up here. And just got map served, so, oh good. Had that happen a little bit here, but it's not too bad. It's vastly better than it was given the amount of people that are on right now. And it was way worse earlier with 1,500 people on. This thing was just, it was awful. Everything was just stuttering. Bump, 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 bump. All the mobs, players, everything. So this is fantastic the way it's run right now. So let's see. I don't use any of this crap here. I don't use any of the shooting stuff. Or gang war or any of that. Tactics. That's a good one. Actually, hang on. No. What is it? Sorcery. I think that's a new one. I'm curious about this. Spirit Ward. You encompass an ally in a mystic. I think this is something from... Wait, no, the pull powers were universal. That's right. I think it was teleportation is what I used. Teleport, foe, teleport. There was something I used as the travel power. Anyway, let's see. Does it cause the caster to vanish and reappear at their target location? That's cool. Mystic Flight. Yeah, it's just a fly travel power, though. Don't necessarily really care about that. Or that Spirit Ward, maybe. Mystical Spirit Ward causes them to gain a small amount of damage absorption every few seconds for a short time with a long recharge. That might be cool on a Bruiser pet, because he usually goes into melee range to do that. But let's see. Is it air superiority? Like a flying target to the ground, yeah. I don't need the group fly or any of that stuff. You know what? Screw it. I'll just use fly. I don't care. Alright, let's see. Remember this being an endurance hog. And it is. Let's see. Cool, got a few more people on here viewing. Hope you guys are having a good night. See, is this team going to keep going, or what are we doing here? Energon, what is that? Oh, that's a really cool costume. Look at that. That is way cool. Electric Brute, I think is what he is, isn't it? Yep. That's cool. Hope everybody got upgraded good. Alright, they all did. That's a cool outfit. Look at that scrapper guy right there. Headless or no, Ryujin. He's our teammate. Mastermind dude. Okay, I thought it was the scrapper guy, but it's not. There's our scrapper guy in villain territory. See if I can get a better look at his costume here. Let's go to first person look at it. That's cool. He's got bio armor, which is a set that I've never heard of before. I'm guessing it's new to this issue. So a lot more combinations of things you can do. People are going to get some really cool builds built. Really, really suspect it. So let's see, 5 powers out of that, all the secondaries, and pull powers I could probably sacrifice. So one thing I ran on Hydro Buff Bot was I had all of them plus Vengeance, and I wonder if I can do that with kinetics. I could still be a an offensive support guy that way. It might be kind of cool to try out. Going to Cap. Can't we just go to Cap now? I mean, I think, what, 14? If I remember right, we can get a... Yeah, that sounds right. We can go to the Cap at 15. Capo Diablo. Is it the ferry that you have to take to get to Cap? Yeah, this is lagging for some reason. My guy's flying funny. Oh, there's the ferry over there. Okay, duh. Yeah, everything in here works. This is so cool. Let's see, Capo Diablo. Yeah, dude, let's go there. Let's see. Pretty quiet tonight. Let's see who else is up doing what here. Excalibur's playing Space Engineers. That's probably where some of the viewership is. And yeah, good times. Cool. Dashboard. Alright, cool. Yeah, actually, hang on a minute. Wasn't the vendor... Yeah, it's this guy. Okay, I remember this. So, where's my influence, or infamy, or whatever the heck it's called in here? Let's sell some of these. Holy smokes, I remember doing all this. Training TOs. That's right. Except we're going to use 15s here instead of 13, so. For those that used to play this, and if they see me doing something, or you see me doing something wrong, forgive me for it. I haven't played this in so long. Let's see, we're going to do a few of those, and we do need the stamina endurance modifications, which you put in stamina. And then we need some accuracy and damage. Okay, and then some, let's try that out real quick. See what we got, set my dudes up here. Okay, so I got damage and damage, and I can do endurance. Equip thugs definitely needs an endurance in it. You're outdated. Whatever. I don't care. Great. 15 plus. Cool. All right. I don't care about accuracy. Actually, I do, but... Okay. Endurance modification, stamina, and maneuvers needs endurance. Okay, let's see. Accuracy. These. Let's buy a couple of those. Cool. And let's see, we'll use the poison powers here. Poison, man, it's a really good set for a mastermind. Oh, it's fantastic. Single target debuffs on it are amazing, so they're really good for boss fights. Let's see, fly I don't really care about. That needs to be heals. Heals and recharge maybe or something, so... Okay, whatever. I don't think I want to get fancy with all that, so... Recharge, heal. Let's see... The recharge is that guy, I remember that. Cool, I might make my guy a little bit more effective. I mean, these aren't the most fantastic enhancements. I used to use whole sets for these things, the custom set stuff, but Alkaloid, you are going to get heal, so at least I can do something here. Let's see, I might as well do that. And, okay, yeah, the rest I don't care about. Cool. Alright, what are we doing? Sure, we may. More XP here. And I don't know why he wants to leave. This is a perfect place to come at this level. If I remember right. Yeah. Level 12 guys. Oh, I remember all the protester guys out here. Okay. I don't expect these guys to be fantastic with these goofy little enhancements in, but at least they can do something, so. PO. Doesn't matter, you get bonuses for story arc finale. Okay. Alrighty, I'm back to PO then. Let's go. Whatever. So I think I'll keep this stream going for maybe another half hour, and then I'll cut it out. Haven't streamed in probably a week and a half, and been cutting back some. Too many hours, too much stuff on here. But when this became playable today, you know what? I need to fire Twitch back up and do this. I think those people out there that used to play this might enjoy watching this game again. And I'm hoping it's going to stay up. I'm hoping more servers will come out. And I'm hoping there's not going to be any legal issues or anything like that with the original developers and all that stuff. So this will be something I'll stream more often. Maybe do streams on builds and things like that. What was it? What was his name? That's Fire Ice Tanker. I had leveled him up to 50 on heroes. It was Ice Armor and Fiery Melee. Cannot for the life of me remember his name. Okay, let's do this, boss. Let's go. I'm glad these door missions are working. They were broke bad earlier. Okay. Oh, council guys. I remember these guys. This is so cool being back in here again. These, yeah, these tunnel maps like this. Wowee. Everything looks so dated. But it's cool. This game's definitely for the nostalgic MMO player. Yeah, let's see. All right. Was it F7 for ready? Yes, it is. Cool. I remember. You know, one of the funny things about coming back to this is, and I talked about this in the first stream earlier today, is all the autonomic stuff that you learned, kind of similar to like when you ride a bike. You know, all of that automatic stuff with the keystrokes you want to hit and all those things that you want to, you want to do all those things without thinking. All that stuff is still there. But I don't remember the more technical stuff like the macros and the pet commands. I don't remember how to do any of that. I have to look it all up again, and maybe it'll come back, as I fool with it more or something. But so I found myself when I got a couple of pets, level 6 or whatever. I found myself wanting to hit the numpad keys because I have all that stuff set up on where I want pets to go and how they work and all that, and none of it's set up. Oh, you punk! Get wrecked. Back when we played this, the really hardcore players of this, and I would consider myself one of them, we got really, really into all the number stuff in builds. The exact sets to use and how much damage resistance or debuffs or accuracy and just all that stuff. Don't forget to save your costume file. Yeah, that's right. We got way into this stuff, trying to get the builds as perfect as possible. It kind of reminded me of like, those guys that have these really fast race cars and they do, or drag cars or something, they do everything they can to try and eke out another, several hundredths of a second on their ETs. How do I get one more mile per hour in my traps, so that kind of stuff. You're looking at every little nitty-gritty detail. That's how we got about our character builds on this. Yep, you and me both, Dustin. I think we all did. Yep. This is pretty amazing being able to do this. Where's our friggin' lead at? Oh, he's right here. Let's see, that was a dead end, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. That's right. It's been 8 years playing this game. I think I put about 4 or so solid years in. I played from 05 through most of 09. It was late 05 that I started. November, December, something like that. And played actively, I think, until about 2010 and took a break from it. And then when the shutdown stuff was announced, I came back in for a little while. I already had a lapsed subscription and all that kind of stuff like that. I'm missing over here, boss. Well, you paid attention to your team there, BDC. Well, I hope you guys that are watching here aren't bored of this. Normally I'm a little more chipper, like I was saying earlier. I'm just really run down right now, and probably won't last a whole lot longer, maybe 20 more minutes. But earlier I was like an 8-year-old kid all over again. Getting to play this game. Let's see, what did Destin over there say? My friend got it at issue 1, let me make a character, then he went to WoW and gave me his account. Oh, that's just brilliant. There were a couple months I took a break, but I had all but the last 3 Veterans Rewards. I remember those. Is there a boss in there somewhere? There's the lieutenant guy. Yep, love this game. It's light and casual, and if you die, it's not some big, super huge deal, and your levels don't go backwards, and all that kind of stuff. And there's enough different main archetypes, and then combinations of powers that you can do that you can really make your characters unique and make them stand out and do specific jobs. And you get a team of people like that. You got a good group going. Everybody knows their job, and you know what to do, and it's great. It's fantastic. It's a fun game to play. Really, really miss COH. Okay. Should be it for this map. Yep, leads out, so I'm out. Let's see, what do we got going on right now? Okay, let's see what we got going on. Oh yeah, I can go level up real quick. Take my slow flight. Let's see where we're going. I need to go down to... Oh no, I can't level up yet. I'm not 15 yet. I'm still 14 and 6 bubs in, something like that. Looks like the server might be lagging a little bit. Oh, it is. It's not bad. Marconville. Yeah, they set all this up to be like a gangster type city. Catch the council spy. Something, something. I didn't catch the rest of that. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Once I get this over on YouTube, I'll put up instructions on how to set up an account and get on this for anybody that watches this later, is interested in it. Thankfully, it's an older game, so player client doesn't take a ton of space, doesn't take forever to download, and it's not like GTA, 60 gig download or whatever. It's nothing crazy like that. So, oh, that's right. Oh, it's going down. Fortunata these. And psionic girls. Should remake my Fire Dominator. Can't remember his name. He was like Blazing Hydra or something like that. But he was decked out, and he was a power leveler. He was able to do permanent domination and all that. I had him probably slotted up for all that, and I used to power level all of our group. I should make him again. Although it would take a lot of work getting him back up to the up to that state. I think one of the things I really want to do on here is go and do Peregrine Island again. That's hero side stuff. I do miss having my original characters, but I really miss playing the regular game too. This is fun. I'm having a really good time with this. Take that guy. Say I made one of these skeletons, I think. Another thing I need to do is I need to load my Mission Architect, the Architect Entertainment TS back in. I kept them. I've kept them and all of my processing files saved this entire time. Okay. All right, BC, time for some pets. Fucking punk, you hitting me? Go get some. Need to make some blues, man. Catch breath. Take a breather. Yep, that's right. I need to go make a hero side character. Haven't done any of that yet. Let's see. Yeah, it feels like it might be slightly laggy. But it's not bad. Get some! Alright, I wasn't even watching. Right, man. We're at the highest level players right now, if anybody's got to 50 yet. I don't think so. You know, you need other 50s to carry you to really make that go fast. But you have a bunch of buddies that are 50, then you can do it fairly easily. But you know, early on like this, when everything's brand new, I bet it takes a while. Even for those, you know, hardcore nerds who's going to play this day and night and stay on. Let's see. Even after the server disconnects, they'll sit there and wait for it to come back up, get back on, and you know, all that jazz. Should be it as far as mobs in here. Yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, we should be. Alright, lead, let's go. Take us out of here. Yes, they do. They do zap your energy. And I can never remember where the arena is. South. There we go. Flight speed. One of the things I really appreciate about this game is the vast majority of the players really easy to get along with. This is not a toxic environment at all. You know, never had any bad experiences with any players on here at all. Really easy to get groups. Everybody's friendly. Let's see. Oh man, I didn't want. Yeah, whatever. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. All right. Yeah, there's no slow. I remember there being a debuff. You could slot debuff into like resist debuffs or some other kind of debuffs. Yep, there comes the lag. Is it the chop 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 over here? Okay, finally we're going to Capgalova. Or not Capgalova. That's Arma. Apparently I need to go play some more Arma. No, we're going to Capo Diablo. Yeah, I'll do this for another 15 minutes or so, and then I'll bounce out of here. Capo Diablo South we go. Okay, let's see. I got a lot of drops out of that one, didn't I? Okay, cool. Let's see, what do we got? We can put another damage in for him. And don't think there's really anything worth doing over here. I don't care about run speed and all that jazz. That might be a nice one to put in endurance in, but I don't really care. Recharge and equip thugs might be nice, though. It's one of the great things about this game is all the... oh, that's better endurance reduction. Yeah, I should be buying those things, man. God, it's been so long since I played this. I can't remember half of it. But one of the really cool things about this is how focused you can get on character customization. I mean, it's just the costume creator stuff at the tailor. It's so complex. There's so much you can do to make your guy look so unique. I think one of the things I did for kicks on this once was I recreated all of the quote heroes from Mystery Men, that movie, and I had all of them recreated, everything. They look exactly like him, except I think the shoveler guy, if I remember right, I had to do something with his weapon he was carrying or something like that. But yeah, I mean, you should go crazy. You can, you know, you have a weird looking buddy, you can recreate him in this. Alright, cool. Meeting grounds. We'll see how long this mission takes, and if it's too long, then I'll bounce back out of it. Alright, we going in yet? Thought something was missing from my face. Okay, let's see. Got my 3 dudes here. Where do I get it? 16. The gang war. That res. I think I used that res. Did I have that res power? I can't remember if I did or not. Antidote I used. I used that. That was on the delete button. I remember that now. Paralytic poison. Poison trap I didn't use. Noxious gas I think I used. I have to go and look at some of my old videos and what I used to use in this guy, but I spent hundreds of hours leveling this mastermind up, playing with all the different poison powers and the finally getting it right. Oh, he's friendly. No, I can't do nothing with him. What's up, double tap? Towering Inferno, whoever the heck you guys are. Gather information from other destined ones. That's kind of cool looking. Looks I have a feeling we're gonna wind up fighting these guys or something. Blast furnace. Let's see. Crematorium. I remember some of these guys' names. Is this a story arc mission or something? Just seems weird. Shock treatment. I remember that name. Or Bloodthorn. Don't think I do. Oh, here we go. Who's this guy? Oh, okay. Door's open, let's go. Yeah, I think I'll call it after this. I think this will be the, oh, only the team lead can progress through this, alright. Oh, let's... I didn't see a cut scheme. What was that about? Let's go through the door. What in the heck are we doing here? Level 1 Stalker. That was a one class I did not really play. It just seemed kind of, I don't know, boring or something. I know a lot of people really like the Stalker class, but that wasn't my thing. It was a big hit in PvP. Hey, team lead, what are we doing here? Trade the meeting grounds and speak with Gigawatts. He was a big guy. This dude right here? Yep, there we go. That didn't sound good. Cool, that was easy enough. I think I'm going to call it after this. Cool. Yeah, all right. Well, that was fun. Got two good streams in on this. These will be up on YouTube later, and hopefully people out there that used to play this will get all the nostalgic feels, because this has been a lot of fun. And I've been at it for a few hours today and have thoroughly enjoyed this. So I think I'm going to cut the stream right here. So you guys that were watching, hope you guys enjoyed. Always appreciate the company. It was pretty light viewership tonight, but that's just to be expected. So hope you guys enjoyed it. That's it for me, and I'll be back soon. Catch you later.